A day on paper to be a nailed-on breakaway day, but this Tour de France has been unpredictable and action-packed from start to finish. 177.8 kilometres today, including 3 categorised climbs coming in the final 40 kilometres. The hardest climb being the penultimate one, which was the only Category 1 climb, 7.5 kilometres at 8.1%. An uphill finish of 3.8 kilometres at 5.9% meant it was always going to be a super strong rider that would take the stage win. Myself and Larry Warbass are going to now look at some of the key moments of the stage. So Larry, this was the first big key moment. There was so much action, wasn't it, from start to finish? Echelons throughout.
A lot of action. It was a super hard stage. It took forever for the breakaway to go. So yeah, these are the key moments, but we missed a lot of action before.
We did indeed. So this is the first one we're going to look at though. So currently here you can see Tadej Pogacar just sitting nicely in the peloton, but he's about to make a big move, isn't he?
Yeah, they were just setting a normal pace, and then out of nowhere, you just see Tadej doing Tadej things. He comes from the back and surprises everyone. Boom, huge attack. And yeah, he got a little bit of gap.
He did. So Jonas initially tried to follow Remco as well. This was on that penultimate climb of the day on the steeper parts towards the top. Tadej Pogacar just looking round his shoulder. Jonas losing a little bit of ground here. Coming up towards the back wheel of Tadej Pogacar. Remco also looking over his shoulder. But moments after that, it looked like Jonas was starting to blow up.
Absolutely. You know, I think Tadej, it's like almost like he's maintained his explosiveness and Jonas has started to weaken a tiny bit. So it was really interesting to see. You see here, if we maybe just highlight a little bit, you can see Jonas just shows this sort of moment of, I guess weakness. I mean, he's very strong. We don't want to take away from that, but he just has his head drop and it's kind of like he's just almost defeated, and he gets lucky a little bit after, as we'll see, to have some teammates up the road that really assisted him in that final. But it was a good move on Tadej's part, I think.
Yeah, and we spoke about Visma Lease a Bike doing everything they could today on paper, and that satellite rider being someone that you would send up the road initially in the breakaway of the day to then be able to assist another teammate coming from behind in the race. So the second key moment is this one, and this was the attack of Remco Evenepoel. And we've talked about him maybe having a bad day, but it hasn't come so far, looking super strong today. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I think Remco kind of, to me, he surprised myself, and I think everyone today. He shows he's not down, he's not out. He's still actually trying to stick it to Vingegaard if he can, and he gained some important seconds that, who knows, maybe we'll see Remco going for it the next days as well.
Yeah, I hope so, indeed. So the next one, another big move here, isn't it?
Yeah, so again, Tadej, Tadej being Tadej, he can't help himself. He has to attack, he has to sprint, and he can't let Vingegaard just sit on his wheel and, take the seconds for free. So, I mean, he does an unreal sprint, like as if it were just a flat day today, and it's impressive. Yeah,
and we heard from some of his teammates as well in previous stages, was that the plan of the day for Tadej to attack? And they said no. So he just clearly loves racing his bike, doesn't he?
He goes rogue, but it's cool to watch.
It is, it's brilliant. And then the final clip, we actually haven't seen this rider yet, but he was the winner of today. Such a strong rider. EF came into this race with 8 leaders, 8 opportunities for the stage win. They have tried and tried again, and today it paid off. So if I just play this one, Simon Yates alongside Richard Carapaz.
I mean, they were both so strong today, but then Carapaz, he just had that extra bit more than Yates. I mean, Yates did this crazy attack to get away at first, but I mean, Carapaz, he came back strong, and then once he got to him, just boom. Huge attack, no response, nothing you could do.
Yeah, so this is him coming into the line to take his first Tour de France stage victory. So well deserved from Richard Carapaz, who we must remember crashed out of the Tour de Suisse, so we didn't know what sort of form he was coming into this tour with. He's had the yellow jersey and a stage win. Job done, you'd say.
Absolutely, yeah, he showed his resilience here, and I mean, after all those breakaway attempts, finally he gets one, so that's really cool.
And maybe another day tomorrow for the breakaway.
I think so, it'll be a big fight, it'll be a great stage to watch.
Let's wait and see.